Good evening, everyone. My name's Jennifer Richardson, and I am stepping in for Rebecca White. Rebecca's our double diamond, and I'm going to be presenting this amazing opportunity with Vitify for you tonight. So I'm just going to share screen and take you through. Okay, Vitify, life converted. And quite a few of us now have been with the company for over 12 months and experiencing these amazing golden drops that you're going to hear all about tonight, the product and the business. So first of all, we do like to say this disclaimer because of the information that we will be sharing. So I am not a qualified physician. This presentation is not intended to provide medical advice. It is for information and educational purposes only. It does not take the place of medical advice or treatment from a physician. You should not use the information contained herein for diagnosing a health problem or disease. If you think you may have a medical condition, please consult with your doctor or qualified healthcare physician. So welcome to the Bio Wellness Evolution pre-launch Zoom. So we are going to share some exciting new ways to create extra income while making true impact. Again, my name's Jen Richardson. I have been an entrepreneur running my own business, different businesses, over 35 years in sales and marketing. Also in that time, a business owner and a partner in new business developments, which are ongoing in the background. So I'd just like to read out my passion here. My passion is to empower entrepreneurs by providing solutions and inspiration to open up a world of opportunities, embrace personal growth, and create a life filled with purpose, wellness, and transformation. Building a global business that offers financial opportunities for empowerment, impact, and wealth freedom for all. And I'm sure we can all resonate with that. Especially, I just love being in this industry because I love serving and being with people and helping them grow. So tonight you're going to learn a lot about business and solving problems. But a great business solves problems, but an epic business solves more than one problem at the one time. And we're very excited and proud to be able to share these solutions with you tonight. So what if you found a way to solve two of the biggest challenges of today? Inflammation and inflation. So first part of the presentation tonight, we're going to explain and focus on inflammation, and then the presentation will be broken up into testimony in the middle, and then we'll go on and address the inflation. So inflammation, the opportunity to help people is priceless. And as you'll see, we have our hands on an amazing, impactful product that does this. So let's just consider and think about inflammation for a moment. Now, I'm going to talk personally from my perception because I look at all these diseases on the screen for a moment. And so they're well-known names and they're very serious names. And we all know people, perhaps in our immediate family, or whether some of us on the call may have come in touch with some of these very serious diseases. So we'll have a look around the screen here: cardiovascular, Alzheimer's, neuropathy, arthritis. But me personally, as much as I was aware of these, I didn't look at inflammation being the root cause of a lot of this. And so I kind of lived in chronic pain, and with pain, I can associate inflammation. But the root causes of many of our really serious diseases today is inflammation. And so even all the ones on the right-hand side, your hormonal imbalance, the allergies, people have got so many allergies today, skin conditions, people are suffering perhaps from stress or very, in their jobs. And they accept a lot of this because of their lifestyle. So you've got the anxiety, you've got the depression, dementia, restless leg, like the list goes on and on and on. And to be able to have this information, to be able to consider moving forward how we can address some of these really serious health issues. So we are either in a state of inflammation and degeneration, or our body is healing and regeneration. And tonight we're going to talk about this amazing component. It's a bioactive ingredient of the turmeric plant, and curcumin is one of the most studied components in the world. And so it's well known for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, anti-cancer properties. And you'll all know it from cooking. Turmeric is well documented over 4,500 years. So most people are aware of how special turmeric is, but tonight we're going to focus more on the curcumin side, the turmeric plant. But it was one of the very early medical systems in the world called Ayurvedic medicine. And as I said, the scientific research, you'll find over 23,000 research studies, as it is the scientists were extremely interested because of the powerful effect of curcumin being one of the most studied plants. And so a lot of people are familiar taking turmeric or curcumin in different forms, but we're going to find out now why the scientists were so interested in it, because if you go to this website called PubMed, so PUBMED, and so we haven't reinvented anything here. We are running off the back of all these, and this has been going on for many, many, many years. And the latest information from PubMed, as I said, it's up over 23,000 studies. And so it is very well known for all its anti-inflammatory properties. And when you start taking this product, it's even more than that. Like I've never seen a product that can help so much in the body. But the biggest issue that the scientists have was the poor bioavailability. So the body just wasn't able to take it up. It wasn't able to stay in the body long enough. So it had low solubility and low stability. So how do we increase this bioavailability of curcumin and tap into its potential? I mean, this time last year, I had no idea about this information and the benefits of curcumin. So we are really proud and very special, excited to present to you tonight this BioMS patented nanotechnology. Now, the nano part of this just means that the technology has been able to bring it down into tiny, tiny nano size. And so nano is a word that is used for lots of different things, but in this case, it's all about bringing the size of the curcumin down to a really tiny size that it is able to get into our bloodstream. But it needs more than that. It needs this micelle soluble light. So the diagram will show you this blue around the curcumin. So the curcumin's in the core here, and the blue part is the delivery system. And so it's multi-patented German technology. And so when you take these drops, 10 drops a day, that blue part is like the delivery system. It drops it off and leaves your body, and the curcumin then is able to get into your bloodstream and into your cells and work at cellular level. And so being I was just going to say, being lipophilic in its natural state, curcumin's lipophilic. And what that means is it only mixes in fats. It doesn't dissolve in water. And that's why the scientists were having so much trouble. It wasn't able to uptake in our body. And this is why this patented technology is a world first and why it's so special, because they've been able to overcome the absorption. And so this slide explains it. So that we've kind of broken through the liquid dietary supplement industry, because you imagine there are so many things on the shelf that we take in good faith that it's going to be doing some good in our body, but a lot of it, and we've known this for years, that just passes out. And now when you understand that a lot of the things just aren't bioavailable to our body, because perhaps it's the size of the molecules and it just can't get into the bloodstream. And so to be able to overcome this absorption 277 times more than you've got the native one, if you grow it in the backyard, some people make up their own potions with the powder form, or if you buy the micronized turmeric in tablet or other solutions elsewhere, the difference is just huge. So I think if you remember one thing from tonight, this is the major slide, because, you know, we're trying to get the word out. Why would you take our product over anything else? And it's because of the bioavailability. And here's a slide to show you the difference. So there is lots of scientific papers. It's been well researched and documented, this whole technology. And so if you were to take something in your cupboard today, the bottom, the blue line, is in capsule form or turmeric of any kind. It's only detected in the bloodstream, in the body, for about up to 4 hours. And so therefore it's just passed out. And you might get some effect from it, but look at the difference between the men and the women taking the golden drops. And because of our makeup is different, it is going to be in the bloodstream different. The magnitude is different. So the women 277 times, the men 114 times. And so, but it's still detected up to a 24-hour period. And most of us take a little bit in the morning and in the evening, but you just get into your own routine. So the golden drops, we call them hope in a bottle, golden drops, liquid gold, but they have amazing benefits. And you can see that photograph there of the drops going into perhaps a herbal tea or nice warm water with lemon juice. But the best way to take it is in its purest form. So either straight under your tongue or in some warm water. But let's look at these amazing, beautiful benefits here. As we said, it's a potent antioxidant. And so you've got a healthy inflammatory response, especially this time of the year with the winter months coming up, to be able to have your own natural golden drops to get you through the winter. I know that it really helped last year, and any little niggle of a sore throat, I just double up on the drops. So it's amazing to see it work in your body in that way. You've got your antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties. You've got the cognition function and definitely a cell regenerator. So, you know, it's working on, you know, your emotional, your physical state, as well as, I've forgotten the last one. Never mind, it'll come to me. And we have 2 products. So I should have held up the golden drops before, but we have another product called Symbiofy. So this is a pre and probiotic in one. An amazing array of products, and together they help even the bioavailability even so much more, because, you know, the benefits of good gut health is where it all happens. You really want that gut in really good tip-top condition. So it's a full body detox. So in this box there is 4 capsules, but 10 little sachets. And so it's a 10-day course. And once you've done the 10-day course, you may like to keep taking 1 or 2 a day. I know that my husband and I, we stay on this every day, and you just feel so much better. So it's going to help all your food that you take in every day. It's going to help with the nutrient absorption. It's yeah, just overall cognition health again, and just overall well-being. Now, we have an amazing group called the Disrupted Wellness Group. And this is where it's, for those of you that are in the business, this is where we like to invite people into this group so they can see and hear testimonies for themselves. And so you can see from this slide that you can use it topically as well. So it is a bright yellow color, and so you can put it straight on your skin. So you can see that person there with an open wound. And so it will help with the body being able to repair itself. So in our day-to-day, in our life that we live today, and in such a toxic world, even having a glass of wine or coffee or just the environment, you know, we're breathing in and we've just got quite toxic. And so the body needs some help, even just with the nutrients from our food isn't like it used to be. And so sometimes it's good not to wait for anything to get you know, bring us down with our ill health. It's better to stay on top and have this amazing product to keep your body in tip-top shape. But, you know, a lot of people suffer with these swollen ankles. And so in this group, you will find some amazing testimonies. If you aren't on Facebook, there's vitifyresults.com, where you will find YouTube videos as well. We can't forget our animals. And I love this slide because I was reading the story about this grey cat. It was an old cat and had a lot of issues with joints and hadn't been able to jump for a long time. And then all of a sudden it had been on the drops and it jumped up on the table. And so it's just great to be able to help animals to get their health back as well. And you can see the horses there. So, you know, it's great that children and animals and one can take the drops, and it's all to do with, you know, what's going on in the body and the animals. There's certainly a dose that we recommend for the animals. So this slide will just show you, you know, don't boil the kettle and put it in boiling hot water because that's not the best option. It is better to keep it room temperature or warm water, the temperature of our bodies. So when we are taking it in, it'll get right through into your bloodstream as quick as possible. If you are going to take it in a milky coffee or a juice, that's still okay, but it'll find its way and get distributed eventually. But if you can take it straight under the tongue or dilute it in some warm water, will be the best option. You can see there the dose for the children and the pets down there as well. So maintenance is 10 drops a day. But don't be afraid if you've had a big day or you've got other issues going on, you may need to have 20 drops a day, or, you know, just talk to someone. We have an email address to actually email our wellness team of doctors, because we're not here to give professional medical advice, but we do have a team that you can reach out to as well. Now we're going to, I'm going to stop the screen and come back on for a moment. And I just hope that Jenny is on, because let's start the show. Jenny, are you on? Jenny then was going to share her testimony tonight.
So I'm happy to. I'm not very important to have another light, but I'd love to share it.
Seen it properly. Sorry, Jenny. Would you like to share your testimony?
I would. Absolutely. I've been in wellness for 30 years, and I had an incident 10 years ago, or a little bit longer now, where I was hit by a truck and at 100 k's an hour driving to Melbourne. Sorry about the light, everyone. I wasn't expecting that. That's better. And I then broke my leg in 3 places, had plates and pins about 3 years after that. And I honestly thought with all my wellness, I'd got myself back to sleeping deeply and recovering. The only thing that I noticed that I had put on weight. But when somebody gave me the drops, I thought I'll try them. I wasn't expecting anything, and I felt like Sleeping Beauty, waking up after 100 years every morning, like am I? It did take me into the deepest sleep. So I knew my body hadn't healed as deeply as it could because sleep's so important. And that's what these drops have done for me. And I've also had brain fog, honestly, and I didn't know that I did have. In fact, I didn't even know what brain fog was. And 24 hours, I went, oh my gosh, I'm so much clearer in my head. And I think when things happen, you don't realize that you get into and it becomes familiar. And then it's removed and you go, I had no idea I was feeling like that. So that was last August, and I continue to have the most beautiful deep sleeps.
That's
Thanks,
wonderful.
Jennifer.
And you also decide to share this with others and looking at the business side of things as well. Hey, Jenny.
It has been, and as I said, I've been in wellness for 30 years, and I have tested, I would say 150 products over that time just to see how they react with people, if they impact everybody. And this would be the easiest business that I have ever shared with people because the drops do all the talking. They actually do what they say, and you do have to allow the 90 days. Don't let me, you'll hear some fantastic testimonies, but let the 90 days go and then just keep going because it's working silently in your body at such a deep level. And I've never experienced anything where people just say, I want more of those drops and contact me. And it's just been fantastic. And I'm actually think I'll probably end up reducing my business only to 1 day a week and really sharing these because I really haven't seen anything as fantastic as what they are. I think I use that word a lot, but honestly, it's been absolutely, I call them the golden drops, the hope drops, as I heard you say. Some people call them that I give them to a go-go drops. So because they do make you clear your head and keep going and move forward with things. So the business side has been fantastic, and I'm been attracting people who just want to share and help people get well. And that's basically what we're doing in the business.
Well, that's right. And it's all about multiple streams of income. And to be able to have a product and a business that solves two of the biggest issues today, we've got our hands on something very special. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. Very, very special. I would say the best thing I've seen in 30 years, and it's the technology. We live in a great age. It's the technology that's made it incredible.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go back to our presentation now because the second part of our presentation, as I said, we are going to address the two major issues of today. So we've already spoken about inflammation, and now we're going to move forward and give you a little bit of background of Vitify, and let's address the inflation. So first of all, Vitify, it's a company with an established track record with huge potential for rapid growth. So as you've heard, we've got a breakthrough product. We've got thousands of testimonies. And to think we started back in 2016, it's a family-owned business. So very slowly but organically, it's spreading. But we're still only baby new. And that's what's so special because pretty much 5 countries have opened and we've got the whole global market awaits us. So the curcumin sales globally is expected to be a multi-billion company in the next 10 years. Industry, so I meant to say. but we only have at the moment 50,000 distributors with forecasted hyper growth. So you are in the right place at the right time with the right product, because I'm like Jenny, I have never experienced anything quite like this, and I'm very blessed to be at this time looking at something like this. Whoops, what? Oh, here we go. It's already jumped already. Inflation. Are you looking for another income stream? What would additional income mean to you? And when you sit in this place and just think about this for a minute, and this is affecting most people every day, and just the price of petrol and groceries, and to go on extra holidays, people have to really stop and think about it. And so to be able to offer someone not only their wellness, but also some additional wealth could be huge for people. It's very stressful out there at the moment. And, to have the lifestyle that you're really aiming for, that additional income could mean a lot for a lot of people. So the time is your most precious and expensive resource. And today, more and more people are creating passive streams of income. So Vitify, it's a social marketing business model offering a unique and exciting income stream with true global impact. And that's what we're talking about, the impact of people's wellness and plus this financial reward. So entrepreneurs, they start by selecting a business kit. And we have 3, and they've got special names. So there's an executive, a professional, and an entrepreneur. So it's your choice, as it's your business, and you can move at your pace. So we have lots of rewards if you want to go fast. If you've got other income streams and you can just manage moderate, that's fine too. Or if you want to try the product for yourself and family and just gradually get into it, that's fine too. So that's what's exciting about this model. So this is our packs that I mentioned. And so as a wholesale entrepreneur, there's amazing rewards in the background, which we'll cover. And so once you have stock, you can then retail them at a 50% markup, which is an amazing extra income as well. So we have 3 size kits. So the executive one that I mentioned, first of all, is a kit 1250. And that's my favorite. That's why the heart is there, because as an executive, you're looking at the big picture, you're buying into a business. So this is an investment. And just the return on that is pretty much you're getting all your money back once you've sold those products, but there's lots of other ways to earn rewards as well. So you're getting 24. We've got 2 types of drops. We've got one called Curcumin Plus. The plus stands for it's got ginger and vitamin C added. And the other one is Nanofy, and that's got your vitamin D with your curcumin. Then we've got a kit 500, which we call the professional kit. So it's still quite a bit of product and a good place to start, 11 bottles of each. And again, wonderful return with that retail value. And then if you're just gradually and you're wanting to get something for yourself and your immediate family, we look at the entrepreneur kit. It's still, every size kit offers all the same opportunities, but it's a wonderful choice. So again, in your first 30 days, we would love to support you and give you the best start. And often you can't stop but talk about it once you start getting a testimony yourself. And so this is an example of very early bonuses that Vitify would like to thank you for sharing the business with others. So this is an example. So you can come in with any of, whether it's executive, professional, or entrepreneur, but this example is just talking about a kit 500. But the thing here is that when you go 5, 10, 15, 20, I want you to just remember the number 2000. So that can be made up of any any size kits, but it has to be 2,000 personal volume. You sharing it with 3 other people, or it could be 4 or 5 people, whatever, because the kits have the numbers, kit 250, kit 500, or kit 1250. So you get a rapid pro bonus of $300. So this is all in US dollars. And because that's called the rapid pro bonus, but because you brought on 3 people, you also get what's called a triple bonus. And the startup bonus comes from the size of the kit. So this is an example of getting back in 30 days, 780 US. Now, it could be more if the kit's a higher value, or if it's a different combination, it could be a little bit less. But that's a good average, and it's very, very achievable in your first 30 days, because we have a wonderful success system to help that happen for you. So we'd like to work with you and to give you the tools to be able to share this with others. But as well as that, there are 12 different ways, and this is a lot to take in on the first introduction. But if you look at those blue, so we've mentioned the retail, we've mentioned the startup bonus and the triple bonus and rapid pro. So once you get through those first 30 days, the rest just keeps flowing as organically, because your people are then sharing it with others. And you don't have to be at the top ranks to get some of these, you know, the global shares and lifestyle bonuses. It's very, very achievable following the success plan. And this is just a picture of the names of the different levels, and we all come in as an entrepreneur, so we all start at the same place, and these are the monthly volume. And again, you are sharing, and it's a duplicatable system, a very, very easy duplicate. So you don't have to come in and try and think it all out and reinvent anything. We've got wonderful systems to follow. On top of that, because we are in pre-launch and our major launch is in July, so not long to go. So 12 months from when we launch, we have this amazing program called the Global Founder Program. And so we have regional founder positions as well, but to be able to qualify as a global founder, you've got 12 months to reach the diamond level. And again, if we go back, this is diamond up here. But it happens from helping this one to get to this level, helping this one to get to this level. And it is certainly, when you see it happen and you see the excitement and being in pre-launch, it is very, very durable. So I find this really interesting. I love facts that relate to where I am. And when this first came out, I really thought, wow, they don't even know about our golden drops yet. And so health and wealth is big business, and the supplement industry globally is $1 million industry. So the total curcumin market last year was 80.63 billion. Wow. And even without them knowing about this. So imagine the impact over the next 10 years. So it's already expected to reach 206 billion. So if you're considering getting into a business, I mean, look at this. It's all about timing, and it's all about having the right product. And so many people today, the online gig economy is huge. It's time to get your piece and create some real-time freedom. But remember, in business for yourself, but you are never by yourself, because of this duplicatable system and the community that Vivify is building. I love this saying. It's from Jackson Brown Jr. Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. And again, think into that space, because sometimes I know that my dear friend Roberta reached out to me, so I didn't sit at a presentation not knowing anything about it. I had a personal friend pick up the phone, and I'm so grateful that she did. So again, Vitify. We've got a revolutionary wellness product together with the perfectly timed business with an incredible opportunity for those seeking wellness and prosperity. We'd love you to join our wellness revolution. Do you see our vision? We'd love you to join our team to impact others with great health and create extra income and time freedom. Or do you wish to become a retailer and impact others with their great health? Or maybe start a little slower. Trial this incredible product for yourself and experience the many benefits, the many health benefits. So contact the person who invited you to get started. And that ends our presentation. I'll stop the share. I will stop the recording.